we're just trying to have some fun and give back to the community and use this pedestal that we're on for the greater good.
Coach kept saying the word elevate out there. What does that mean to you? Is that a buzzword in camp right now?
Yeah, it absolutely is. We use that a lot. We know where we're at right now. He uses elevate a lot, but what we're trying to figure out is how we do that. So in my opinion, elevation just comes from execution. So if we can just execute more, we can elevate our game. So that's something that we've used a lot, because we know going into this year we're going to have to elevate our game in order to win some football games.
You mentioned watching film of other quarterbacks. Have you watched any of Clemson, or is that something you won't even worry about until Clemson?
No, absolutely. I've watched a lot of Clemson with our coaches. Obviously, everybody knows the type of team that they are, so we wanted to get a jump start on those guys. So I've watched a lot of their film already, and they run some good stuff on defense. So it'll be fun to get out there after.
In terms of, a lot of the compliments that you get, and a lot of terms that you get, right? People say you're sneaky athletic, even though you're one of the leading rushers in the league in terms of quarterback and top 20 overall in all players. People say that you snuck up on a lot of teams last year, even though by the time late in the season, you know that you're a 7-8 win team coming in here. How do you feel about that, or does it not bother you at all that you don't pay attention to it, or is it like this an extra log in the fire that's going to keep us burning and doing what we got to do?
Yeah, so a tip from Daniel Jones that I got was, keep your life as simple as possible and control what you can control. I can control how I play. I can't control how people say I play. So whenever I hear the word people say, or read this list, read that list, am I going to go to bed at night worrying about that? Well, if I do, then I'm just worrying about something I can't control. If I don't, then I'm going to wake up the next day smiling and not worry about any of that.
In terms of things you can't control, you were one of the only quarterbacks in the nation last year to have a 3-to-1 or better in touchdown-interception ratio and rush for over 650 yards. And yet, I keep hearing there's another level to take this game to.
Yeah.
And from you, I need to improve and all the things that you need to go in on. I've heard a lot about the intangibles. Tell me about the on-the-field stuff that you're like, if I get better at this, I'm going to hit that next level.
Yeah, there are so many things. I mean, if you go, I'll go back and watch the tape and be like, dang, I'm getting all this praise, but I got a lot to work on. As far as timing goes, arm strength, those are two things that I've really, taken this offseason. Protection goes, I do a great job communicating with my center, make sure I'm always protected. So that's something that I've been pretty good at, but I need to stay good at. As far as timing goes, rhythm and timing is Coach John's favorite thing in the world. He's an offensive coordinator, so there's a lot of things on the field that I do need to get a lot better at.
Did you talk to her before this session too, though?
Absolutely.
Last night or this morning?
Both. Both, yes sir.
So the message of don't set interviews was last night and this morning?
Absolutely, yes sir.
Any other advice?
I could pull up the text right now. It's pretty funny, but no, she's great. She's the sweetest person ever. Like I said, and it's always good to have a tradition and just stick with it.
Was it text or call?
Last night was text. This morning was call.
So when we look at your arm strength, and just going back to that for a second, right? When we think of arm strength, we think of flexibility, mobility, and actually getting physically stronger. How have you changed your body this offseason to promote and increase that?
Yeah, so something we do at Duke, the quarterbacks don't separate ourselves from the team when it comes to lifting. We're out there putting bars on our back, squatting heavy every time anybody else is doing that. So my strength has really improved. And as far as mobility goes, Coach Jeremy Jacobs has been big. He's an assistant strength coach with me. And we've been able to really work on external rotation, T-spine mobility, those sort of things. And that's really helped me get more whip on my arm. I know I'm speaking a lot of QB language right now, but those are the type of things that's going to help you get to the next level. Because obviously you see Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, these guys got a little bit different and new school throwing motions, but they got some whip on their ball. So I've really embraced that and tried to take some things from certain guys.
You know from last year what a winning team looks like, feels like. Do you get that sense again this year when you're on your locker room?
Absolutely. I think a winning team just looks like a team that really cares about football and it's a bunch of competitors, and that's exactly who we are. Obviously, 17 returning starters. Coach Feely, our strength coach, is never going to let us lose our edge. That's who we are. That's what we're all about. We'll never become satisfied with any past success.
How big of an opportunity
Yeah. Yeah, obviously Coach Elko said it. If you want to be compared to the best, you got to play the best and you got to beat the best. Playing against those guys, it's going to be a dream come true, obviously. We're not too far away from each other when it comes to school, so we're going to have a great fan base there. I can't be more excited to kickstart the season against those guys.
I know it's just one game.
Yeah.
What would the win
I don't know. I don't know if we've really had that statement win yet, so I'm looking forward to it. That's a good question. Yeah.
You were named a captain by the team. How does that